Huh. Living statues are rampaging through the woods. For now, they seem content in pummeling the forest sprites into splinters. But if they continue any further, the Pandaren will have more than just missing Jade to worry about. So, these things are the Mogu. The Mogu are... well, they're pathetic. They're bullies, which also helps make them pathetic. Forgive me, but I
need to get closer.
I despise bullies in general, and the Mogu are exactly that. I'm gonna let you guys know, tell you guys some stuff about the Mogu. So, first of all, this is a quote from Lei Shen. Yes, that Lei Shen. To be Mogu is to rule. It is why we were created. Our words are laced with power. Those who do not bend to our will must be broken by our strength. There is no strength without unity. There is no unity without obedience. To obey your emperor and demand obedience of your subjects is the natural order. When you fight against yourselves, you fight against your very nature. There is an order to this world, a strength that flows from your emperor down to the very stones of the earth. Do not forget this. Together our voices shall echo across the land like the clap of a thunder before a storm. You are that storm. Rise, Mogu, and reclaim your birthright as rightful rulers of this land. Yes, that is a quote from Lei Shen for the Mogu. So, the Mogu are powerful magical titan forged. They are proud, they are hateful, and, well, I wouldn't exactly call them strong or powerful, but the only reason they ever became a threat... oh my gosh, it's another War Scout. The only reason they ever became a threat is because of Lei Shen. They were created by the Keepers during the Ordering of Azeroth to help shape and protect the land, an extension of Keeper Ra's will. They were agents of order, obedient and mighty. They would later be afflicted by the Curse of Flesh, becoming mortal, eventually losing their way and valuing power and control above all else. Under the reign of Lei Shen and the Mogu Empire, the Mogu Empire was formed and came to dominate Pandaria. They used the engine of Nalaksha to form new creatures. They were even able to reverse the Curse of Flesh among themselves. After the Pandaren Revolution and the downfall of the Empire, the Mogu clans scattered. Following the arrival of... well, okay, then this gets into what happens later on, but... let me more so kind of focus on, like, the origin and backstory. They are Titanforged race that were manufactured by the Forge of Wills during the Ordering of Azeroth. They were created to dig out the myriad waterways and rivers of the world. Ra used the artifact known as the Fist of Ra-Den, which we get in Legion as a elemental shaman, which could channel the fury of the storms to bestow life upon the Mogu. Some say the Mogu race was created in the image of Noru Shen. They were once a legion of stone, heartless and obedient, and by their master's command, the Mogu fought the terrible servants of the old gods, shaped the mountains, and carved the rivers of the land. The Mogu created a magical cradle of life in a hidden valley, now known as the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. We'll, of course, go there later. For many ages, the Mogu guarded the work of the Titans, fighting against the Mantid swarms. The Mogu served the Titanic Watcher Ra-Den when the Titans left Azeroth. Those who answered directly to Ra were known as the Rajani. Where the old gods used the Curse of Flesh on the Mogu, they became terrified as their stone forms transformed them into mortal beings. They soon began to breathe, to bleed, and to die. But when the flesh came, the other curses of mortality, pride and greed, fear and anger, also came. No longer united in purpose, the Mogu fought amongst themselves. Powerful Mogu warlords gathered up the followers and made war on one another. Though the curse did make the Mogu mortal, they later found a way to reverse the process. Despite this, hold on. The vast majority of Mogu, including Lei Shen, appeared to remain fleshy. So, Lei Shen is an example of it just takes one person, one leader with power, charisma, and strength to rally people into a force. The entire reason the Mogu became a threat was because of Lei Shen. During the Age of 100 Kings, the Mogu found necromancy. Powerful Mogu necrolords ruled their tribes, and it was during this time that Lei Shen was born. The son of a warlord, when he came of age and commanded his own legions, he announced his intent to awaken the gods. Only his most loyal followers accompanied him, where no Mogu had ever dared tread into the very heart of the Thundering Mountain, the sacred home of one of the Mogu had called their master. History does not record what Lei Shen found when he ascended the mountain and disappeared into its vaults, but when he returned, he wielded the power of 1,000 storms and declared the mount to be his seat of power. So basically, as we find out later, especially when we go into the Throne of Thunder, he basically took the power from Ra-Den, imprisoned him, and gained that power for himself. He also learned how to utilize Titan technology to the benefit of him and his empire. So, Lei Shen is actually a very interesting and fascinating character. But the Mogu themselves, they are bullies and they are pathetic. And this is one of our first introductions to the Mogu in this expansion. By the way, sometimes if you stand here while they're fighting, because again, they're so pathetic as bullies, they want to just go ahead and beat up sprites. That's what they want to do. They want to beat up on sprites because they are below them. And so they want to, you know, as bullies usually do, they go after those that they perceive to be below them or beneath them or weaker than them, because they wouldn't actually go after someone that they consider to be stronger than them. No. They want to pick on the weak. Show them who's boss. The thing is, though, to keep in mind, because they are Titan Forged, they have this kind of Titan mentality and thinking, where they can't help but think that it's just logical that, of course, the weak are supposed to serve the strong. That's just how things are supposed to be. That's just nature. That's the natural order. To them, it's weird for people to not understand that. They think slavery is how... They don't think of it as slavery. They think of it as, well, of course the weak are supposed to serve the strong. That's how it works. Each statue shatters with a blood-curdling wail as spirits burst free. The statues are not merely animate, they are possessed. Mogu conjurers call forth hapless spirits from beyond, forcing them into statues. It seems that destroying the statues alone will not be enough to break the cycle. Now what is this? The shattered remains of an ancient Mogu statue. This one looks like it never animated before it was broken. Whatever dark magic the Mogu are employing here, it seems to make the brittle statues significantly tougher. Better to destroy them while they are still vacant. A good old-fashioned kick should do the job. So yeah, there's a whole thing about like reanimating some of the Mogu that are just statues. That's why some of them are just statues and some of them are actually, like, animated. But also colored differently, and that's important when it comes to, like, distinguishing those from the others.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
You cannot stop us. Our army will lead the coming storm. The Shan will take you. The statues topple and shatter with ease, a testament to the immense weight of the spirit. Spirit may yet find peace. Your mind is racked with a howl. Beneath it, a wispy voice is barely audible as if from far away. Please, help. Heart of the ruins. A ritual. Conjuring. Should not be here. My staff. On the altar. Take it. Please hurry. So this is Shan Jitong, Waker of Spirits. Yeah, this guy's another example of just how pathetic the Mogu are, seriously. Look at what he's doing to poor Peiji here. Slay the ancient spirits to empower the staff. What do you think you're doing? No matter. I no longer need the staff. Ancestors, hear me! I call you back from the beyond to bind the spirit to my will!
I don't have a target.
Enough of your interference! Spirit claws, deal with this pest!
I need to target something first.
More spirits! More! Quickly now!
I need to get closer.
Man, Riddle being able to actually do that to everyone else is great.
I need a target.
I riddle! Have you, Spirit Sage? No, your perversion of the dead ends here. Spirits of old, I release you from my staff. Seek your vengeance on this beast. Ah, too much! It's too much! I cannot fail here, not with so much work left to be done! All these poor souls. Here, this will lead you home. Spirit binding. How can the Mogu have been allowed to resume such a disgusting practice? And now here I am, the product of a half-failed conjuring. What century is this? Oh, I love that. He takes a moment, he's like, wait a minute. What century is it? He doesn't ask what year is this, he asks what century is this? How often do you hear someone ask you that? Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Peiji, Master Spirit Sage under the last Pandaran Emperor, Shao Hao. At least, I was. Huh. I finally got Slay. It did get nerfed, by the way. So many spirits held in captivity here. I can feel them everywhere. Even the walls are a cage for the long dead. We cannot simply break the sorcery over this place. Doing so would release countless agonized souls to wander the earth. They will need a beacon, something to guide them. With your help, I can create a Tan Chao, a bridge from this world to the heavens. For this ritual, I will need a bowl, a candle, and a jade Kong. You should be able to find them all within the ruins. The Spirit Claws are a sect of Mogu assassin priests who are at the height of the Mogu Empire, were the most elite and most feared of the Emperor's troops. All have mastered a death blow which ensnares the spirit of the enemy, trapping it in a jade bottle for delivery to a spirit binder. If you encounter any Spirit Claws further ahead in the ruins, take note. Their belts hang with a cursed weight. Relieve them of their burden and bring the bottles back to me. The process of mass conjuring, as the Mogu are doing here, is not without byproduct. Some spirits arrive too distraught or unruly to be harnessed. So they are confined and left to wander until their desperation leaves them more malleable. I suspect the Mogu have such a holding area somewhere nearby, likely guarded by spirit claws. Please take my staff again, and use it to collect these wayward spirits. You needn't fight them. Present the staff and they should be drawn in.
It's too far away.
I like that he at first sees us and the first thing he says is, "Oh, just hold still, it'll all be over soon." A lively spirit for the taking. I have a jar waiting just for you.
I'm out of range.
Never submit. Sorry. All right. I'm worried the gems are actually going to make this quest a little more tough. Let's try and find the other pieces. Looks like there's one right here. Ah, there's the bowl. And the candle should be up here. Alright. Thank you, Demon Hunter. I can already sense the spirits within these bottles. They cry out with fear, confusion, rage. Have you found the items we need for the ritual? We cannot guide these spirits back without them. Ah, good work. With these I can complete the ritual to send all the spirits here, including myself, back where they belong. Thank you. I will take them with me into the Nether. I am afraid I have another favor to ask. The bottles you recovered contain neither the spirits of Mogu ancestors nor recently slain foes. They contain spirits of beasts. It seems the spirit claws have resorted to poaching in an effort to fuel their simulacra. This complicates our task, for I cannot take the beasts with me through the bridge. Take the bottles west to Tideview Thicket and smash them to return the spirits of nature. Some may be blind with rage and will need to be subdued. I am almost ready for the ritual. There's just one more thing we need. An offering. Oh, relax. I don't mean a sacrifice. Just a bit of food. There are sure to be mushrooms growing in Tideview Thicket to the northwest that are suitable for this. Please bring some. Collective anguish.
It's too far away.
We're probably going to hit 70 before we even leave the Jade Forest. Well, he did say that some of them may need to be calmed.
I'm out of range.
Their bodies had long since returned to the land. Their spirits can now follow. Thank you. These mushrooms may not seem like much of an offering, but the sentiment alone will be enough to draw the spirits to us. Also, they make a pretty fine stir-fry. Oh, sorry. Hold on. We're gonna start that again. We are ready to open the Tan Chao and guide all of these spirits back to peace. If I may, I would have your assistance once more. The Mogul will surely sense the ritual taking place and will do everything in their power to halt it. I need only a few moments without interference, and once the path is open, it will surge too greatly to be closed. If you are willing to help one more time, please accompany me to the ritual site. There's an altar nearby where I can conduct the ritual. Let's go. Here we are. Keep them off of me while I open the Tan Chao. We are the lost. We know not who we are, or where we belong. We wander in darkness. We see a flicker of flame.
I need to target something first.
Close. In the dancing glow we see an empty bowl. We fill the bowl. It becomes our body. We rest. We fear not the darkness of this world. We know it is but shadow cast by the glorious world beyond. We fear not the brilliance of the Tan Chao. We know it is a path home, the bridge between earth and sky. Finally, we'll see an end to this torture. I'll follow them soon, but first let me express my I told you I'd have you, Peiji. You've sent us back thousands of spirits today, but I'll gladly trade them all to see you bound. As for you, little demon hunter, it's no use sending more claws to die at your feet. Instead, I'll leave you this warning. Run away and don't look back. Even you cannot hope to face the product of my next spirit binding. I'm sorry, Peishi. A simulacrum imbued with the ancient and powerful spirit of Peishi would make a horrifying weapon for the Mogu. Shan Jitong must be stopped. One final chamber lingers in the ruins. Just north of the Tan Chao, the air above crackles with foul energy. Shan Jitong is already at work. We have to save him. I am not in control. Get away! So, he's bound to that. And he's empowering it, but not by his own will. He's being forced to. You will not interfere again! You are mine! So he ripped our spirit from our body. And we have to try and get back to our body.
I need to get closer.
I will have your unruly spirit, just like the others.
It's too far away.
So, yeah, he's immune. We can't attack him. We basically have no choice. You did it! I'm free! What? Impossible! Time to fight your own battles, you monster! No more spirits to hide behind! Ah, my wards! You will not defeat the thunder. It's finally over. I'll be waiting at the Tan Chao. Come and speak to me there. That's basically our first tease of what is to come later with Lei Shen and the Throne of Thunder. This age must be one of great strife to breed heroes such as you. I can only imagine what adventures must lie ahead for you. It has been my great honor to have met you. I will remain here to usher out the last of the spirits before crossing the Tan Chao myself. Still, I am disturbed by that Spirit Waker's dying curse. You will not stop the thunder. What could he have meant? The spirits can finally rest thanks to you. Soon, I too will return to the other side. I leave you with this piece of advice. Pandaria is a land of history. If ever you are unsure about the future, you need only to seek answers from the past. Remember this, and you will thrive here. So this is apparently another set I've also finished here with the pieces from this event. So yeah, that questline is basically one big tease for what is to come up later in regards to the Mogu and the Throne of Thunder, Lei Shen, all that. One of the first really big teases about that. So, before we head back to Nazgrim, there is something else we probably should go ahead and deal with. There's apparently something going on with this orchard down over here. In Nectar Breeze Orchard. I wonder what's going on over there. Well, we'll have to go check it out. We'll also have to probably be a little weary of Podon Village, since that's apparently we've heard the Alliance might be there. I'm not sure what they're up to. But anyways, stay tuned.